Hey guys, it's me Betty and welcome back to Betty's Books. Today's video is just a little October reading wrap up. It's actually been quite a good reading month. I read 5 books, which is quite a lot for me. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So I'm just going to get into this. It's quite a mixed bag here. Like, yeah, I guess you'll see. And if you want like super duper duper detailed book reviews, and you can check those out, which are on my Instagram, which is at Betty's Books 10, where yeah, I do reels and stuff as well, and just random posts and reviews and all that jazz. So I'm gonna get into telling you didn't see that, what I read in October. So the first book that I read was Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This I read for my finishing series video, which I posted quite recently, and yeah, I think I gave this 4.5 stars. I probably should have written these down before, actually, now that I think about it, but I remember it. So I gave this 4.5 stars. So Divine Rivals is basically about these two like workplace rivals. That's what I'm looking for. Divine Rivals. Anyway, yeah. And they basically there's like this war between gods, and they go to like be journalists and stuff because they write for newspapers, and it's just so good. Like, Rebecca Ross, she makes like a whole like pantheon of gods and like myths and just everything about the world. She has put so much thought into, and I loved it so much. I love all of the letter writing. I love the magic. I love all the characters. Just everything about it is amazing. So I give this 4.5 stars or 4.75. I don't remember exactly, but I'll put it like there in like big flashing lights or something. So, oh, it's so good. You need to read this. And I'm pretty sure like a prequel has come out fairly recently. I don't know how linked it is with the main duology, but yeah, so if anyone can tell me that in the comments, that would be great. And it's called Wild Reverence, and I really want to read that. And I want to read more of Rebecca Ross's like series, because I think she's got 2 or 3 others, and I love this woman's writing. I just love this woman. So yeah, that's Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. Now the rest of these are like short and sweet kind of things. So to get into the autumnal spirit, I read Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice by Katie Cicitelli Cook. I don't know if I butchered that last name, so deeply sorry. And this basically follows this girl who runs a coffee shop with her mum in this small town, and she doesn't make pumpkin spice lattes because she hates pumpkin spice lattes. And then a big chain, like part of like a massive coffee chain, is about to open opposite them, and they do amazing pumpkin spice lattes, and she needs to enlist the help of the new kid who is the owners of that branch of the chain's son, to help her make a great pumpkin spice latte. And it's just really cute, really like fast. There's like lots of like text messages and stuff, and like obviously that makes chapters a lot shorter, and there are short chapters, and it's just really cute and sweet and easy to follow. And yeah, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte, so I don't know who likes them or not. So another thing to comment: do you like pumpkin spice lattes or not? Do you think I need to try one? And I gave this 3 stars. It was just like a bish bash bosh kind of situation, and it was just a good time. And yeah, it made me want to like bake again, because I used to like really like baking, and I still do. I just don't really get time for it. But like this girl bakes all the time, so it's made me want to bake again. So if you just want a quick autumnal read, because autumn is running out, so you need to get through them fast, this is one that you can do. And then this one was like an unexpected banger. Like, so I picked this up. This is The Moonlight Market by Joanne Harris. I picked this up off of this here shelf right behind me, and I just kind of went, oh, this looks pretty cool. And it's basically about this guy called Tom who lives in London, and he gets swept up into this like magical world, and it's so cool. I ended up giving this 4 stars. It was just banging. Like at the start there were like 12 parts, like really short chapters, and like it's split up into 12 parts. And yeah, and at the start of each part, like the first chapter was like a little bit of like a fairy tale, which I really enjoyed. And it was just so magical, and it was like set in the real world, but it was magical, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, I just really liked it. So yeah, this was a 4-star for me. Very enjoyable. I actually highly recommend this. Yeah. Right, we've got 2 more books. So next, quite different to what I usually read. I think a lot of you will be quite surprised at this. I picked up Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I picked this up for a video that will be coming out very soon. It's currently in the works. So yeah. Anyway, watch this space. So this is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I didn't realise how little I knew about the plot of this book until I picked it up. And it's like they really cram a lot of words onto those pages. It looks like a small book, but like there are no gaps. There are no gaps whatsoever. So I really enjoyed this, but about halfway through I started getting a really bad headache. So I found a free audiobook on Audible, and that just made my life so much easier. And then I could just kind of enjoy the book as it was. I mean, not as it was intended to, because I'm pretty sure in 1818 they didn't really know that audiobooks would become a thing. I don't really know. But I didn't realise how little I knew about this plot, and actually I picked it up at a really good time, because the new like movie adaptation's coming out. That's got like Jacob Elordi, Oscar Isaac, Mia Goth, and I think I'm gonna butcher his name. I always like see it it's like Guillermo del Toro, I think. But yeah, apparently that's supposed to be amazing, so I might watch that at some point now that I've read this. But yeah, it was just really interesting. I really felt for the monster, and I really enjoyed like all the like relationships. There were a lot more like relationships than I thought there would be. Like there's like a big like family dynamic towards the start, and like friendship between Victor and Henry Clerval, I don't know how to say it, but yeah. So I gave this 3.75, I think. The only reason it wasn't a 4 is because of the headache situation. Like, if I had just been able to, like, breeze through it, kind of thing, then it would have been a 4. Because, like, the story and everything was a 4. It's just the reading experience was a bit more difficult on me. So, yeah, I would actually recommend this. This is, like, my first classic that I've, like, ever read. So, yeah. Another thing to comment, I keep coming up with things to comment today. If you think that there are any other classics that you'd like to see me read, then just like tell me. Be like, oh, I really want you to read by That'd be great. So that's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Now, last one, I literally finished this yesterday. So it's like fresh in the brain. So this is The Cat Who Saved the Library by Sasuke Natsukawa. Again, I'm really bad with names. I need to start like searching them up before. And I know I say that like every time, but I just never do. And yeah, this is another one that is for an upcoming video that is in the works. So yeah, look at these sprayed edges. They're so cute. The little kitty on them. And honestly, I don't know how to explain it, but this cat, it just looks so cute. Like, look at him. But anyway, enough about the cover. Because as they say in Mary Poppins Returns, as our King Lin-Manuel Miranda says, the cover is not the book. So open it up and take a look. Actually, end papers as well, pretty things. So this book is basically about this girl called Nanami who really likes going to the library, and she notices that books have been going missing. Like, not like not like people have been checking them out, like they've just gone, disappeared. And she has really severe asthma, and that's just that's a big thing in this book. And so like reading is like her thing. It's like her escape kind of thing, because she can't do much like physical activity or anything because it's like that severe. She goes from her house to the library to school, and that's kind of where she goes. And then she meets this cat and they go on all kinds of little adventures together, and honestly it was just really cute. There was a lot less of the cat than I thought there was going to be perfectly honest with you. Like when it said the cat who stayed at the library, I was like, right, we're going to meet the cat straight away. We're just going to be following the cat all throughout this story. But like, Tiger Tabby was not in it that much. But the cat does talk, so that's like a bonus. Yeah, I can't decide between 3.75 and 4, so I don't know. But it was just, it's talked so much. I like books about books, if that makes any sense. Like books about like the love of reading, like the joy of reading kind of thing. Because for me, that's quite hard to put into words, what reading a good book is like, but this one does it like really well. Oh right, who translated this, by the way? Louise Heal Kawai. Just thought I'd mention that, because obviously the translator is the reason that we've got this book in English and I can read it. So yeah. So yeah, it was just really good. There were lots of references to like the Three Musketeers and just like lots of big literary figures kind of thing. There was reference to a lot of books, the love of reading, and it was just a really cozy, good read, but there was plenty of action in it as well. Yeah, it's a 4. I've decided it's a 4. So it's on 4 stars. And I'd actually quite recommend this. It's like 230 pages. So it's another Bish Bash Bosh one. So yeah. Right guys, that is it for this video. Here are the books I read in October, my little stack. So we've got 4.5 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 3.75 stars, and another 4 star. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment all those things that I told you to comment. Give me some classic book recommendations, or just any books that you want me to read, really. Like I got a comment the other day, and it was like, you need to read like the Grishaverse, like Six of Crows, Shadow and Bone. And I've been thinking about it, and I've literally got a whole part of this shelf dedicated to it, like somewhere. I'm not going to find it now, but like this is like my priority bookshelf. So like, I don't know, like these are like the romance books that I really want to read, like general fiction, there's like all fantasy stuff down here, and like it's got like a whole shelf, whole little bit on here dedicated to that. So yeah, I will be doing a video for that at some point when I get around to it. So yeah, just literally any recommendations that you have for me, just chuck them in there. Tell me what classics to read. And yeah, just full detailed reviews, and if you want any more content from me, check that out on my Instagram, which is @Bessie'sBooks10. And yeah, just have a great day, week, month, year, however long it is until I next see you. Have a great time then. Bye for now.